Welcome back to Mangsvance Wars. The next map is called Lapine Hills. It gets its name from the forest shape in the center. You might have to look at it for a little bit before you see it, but the forest buildings and stuff, they make the shape of a rabbit's head. It's very subtle. I really like it. So you've got a rabbit map. I'm going to be playing a rabbit CO. And you've got yourselves a rabbit commentator. There are just bunnies everywhere in this ROM hack. I told you bunnies would take over the world, and they have. Luckily, we prepared for this day. So yes, this is a Cartel map, and I really like it a lot. He really went crazy with it. You can see there's a lot in this map that just doesn't appear in the original Advance Wars 2. These double rivers, they're actually a part of the game code, but they don't normally get used in most maps. I think a couple of classic maps use them. And this three-way bridge, that's actually a new tile added by Cartel. I already told you we were using his tile set for this. So it's very nice overall. And this map is also a capture battle, which is something not seen a whole lot in Advance Wars 2. We need to secure 19 properties in 18 days. And you can see that there are already a couple of properties pre-owned. That's going to change real quick. The enemy will capture them very quickly. The enemy CO is Alice, created by Gatita Sexy. Gatita Sexy also did the artwork and the music for Alice. It's a really cool track. You should go on Gatita Sexy's channel and listen to it for yourself. It's really good. So we're going to start out with some infantry. Alice's day-to-day ability, I had to change it a little bit from the original submission, but I really like this result. Alice has the ability to hide units in her own cities. Her own cities will act like forests in Fog of War. It's really cool. Of course, that actually doesn't work on the AI, I think. I think it only works on enemy players, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But, at least it makes for a nice challenge, and we have an excuse to make another Fog of War map. Now, Alice also has stronger infantry. She is the game's infantry specialist. I don't think we have any other infantry specialists in Mangsvance Wars. I could be wrong. I know during her superpower, Lily can capture faster, so that's something. You just start out by capturing a couple cities. You definitely want to go for these two bases quickly. It's very difficult to avoid casualties in this map. This map might be a little more difficult than the average player can handle, but I think it's fine. I actually practiced this before recording, so at least I have a game plan. And that game plan is to capture those factories in the center first. Alice's direct combat units are a little bit weaker, so this adds more to the strategy of luring units away by having them attack capturing infantry. So this first tank is very easy to destroy. That was a pretty high luck roll I just got. Anyways, with that out of the way, we can start moving to capture these cities. If you ask me, the toughest part of this map is capturing that last city you need in order to win. Because boy oh boy does the enemy really want to stop you from actually getting it. Very frequently I've had Alice build a rocket and place it on the bridge here, which protects this city. So I think I'm going to build mechs out of that factory on the left. And have them take down the rocket and also capture the stuff up there. You really got to push in order to be able to capture the amount of properties you need. So with that property captured, I can start working on this area on the right. Now, should I attack the artillery? I need some vision too, so I'm going to do that. Alright, I'll go ahead and blow it up then. Doesn't seem to be much blocking me from doing so. Go ahead and capture these. And I can start moving forward to capture these properties in the center. The center properties are a little difficult to defend as well. I'm going to use mechs on this side, both to take care of the rocket and to take these cities on the left, eventually. And I'll just build regular infantry down here. You really need to get your infantry going. So let's see, I'll put my artilleries here. Always good to use the force to conceal your artillery. Now, I could stop that infantry from capturing that city. That would, oh, I'm actually being blocked, so that might be a little difficult. I mean, I could destroy this infantry and stop the capture over here, but... Well, actually, I've got another artillery that I can use on the tank, so that's fine. Now, the question is, what city do I go for? get rid of these. I need a little bit of vision as well, so I'm going to play just a little bit aggressively. Okay, that's captured. And this is captured. Now, I could probably use a little bit more money. I'm just going to go ahead and start capturing these over here, even though the infantry is at 8 HP. Waiting for the repairs to be finished wouldn't actually make it capture any faster. Like, it would capture quicker, but it would take the same number of turns. Same goes for this 8 HP infantry. Of course, the enemy is actually going to attack it now. But they can only hit it with one unit. And if they hit it with the infantry, then they give up their vision on the artillery. Ah, the recon actually couldn't make it. Okay, then. I'm safe for now. So yes, you're going to be seeing a lot of mechs from Alice. In this map, she really builds quite a lot of infantry. Alright, so the rocket should probably be built by now. So it's gonna maybe attack this mech, unless this infantry attacks it, and there is no rocket after all. Oh, that's nice. Try to capture the city and just end up surrounded. Okay. Stop the cap, first and foremost, and I'm just going to interrupt this cap, because I want to start dealing with the units over here. So I have a feeling that infantry is just not going to live. If it manages to stay alive, I'll be able to join into it to make sure it keeps going with its capturing. But I don't think that's going to be feasible. So yes, just a mech flood on the left, that's the idea. I'm actually not going to be building a lot of transporters, even though Lily loves using them. Ah yes, here comes the regular power. So Alice's powers, they basically power up the defense of her infantry first and foremost, so her infantry are going to be really difficult to destroy. And the superpower, if it doesn't come up in the actual match... Oh yeah, this also increases the movement of infantry units for her. The superpower is something else, so if it comes up in this game, then I will talk about it. But for now, I'm going to focus on what I'm doing, which is more capturing. I can at least interrupt this capture, but you can see that it did a lot less damage. So I don't really need to interrupt this capture because she's not going to get it. 15, huh? That's weird. I guess she started capturing with a 5 HP mech or something? I think that's what happened. So no sense in attacking the mechs and infantry on this turn. Let's focus on getting those vehicles out of the way. Actually, I think she has stronger recons as well, because I think we decided to, like, give her stronger recons or something. Let's check. She does not have a penalty to her subs or her recons, so those units are okay. This actually isn't mentioned in the dossier because the dossier does not have a lot of space for text. Oh, that tank is done too, because the artillery is going to blow it up. Unless I had damaged the artillery. I'm going to do that too. I'll destroy this infantry. Because as you know, by now, the AI prefers capturing, so this infantry is not going to attack. It's going to capture. I suppose I'll hide in that forest. How much damage would I do? Oh, not nearly enough. I can't really do a lot to the infantry either. Alice is a little annoying to fight for that reason. I guess I should block the city in any case. Okay, another mech. And it doesn't look like Alice decided to build a rocket. That's actually interesting. Yeah, I'm base skipping, but I want another tank. Since my regular power is ready, I probably could have gotten a, an APC, and then I would have been able to build a mech out of it. Yep, that is a lot of damage. Okay, there is apparently not a rocket on the bridge like I thought there would be, so I've captured this, and Guess the next thing to do is take this city. Stop them from taking this city. That city is okay. It's mine now. Let's see here. Yeah, I wish I could hit the mech in the back, but that's not going to happen. If I destroy the mech, then the artillery can't hit me. But I would have to actually destroy the mech, because otherwise it's spotting the... It is actually spotting the tank. Yeah, I'm going to join into this one, because I want to be able to destroy this infantry. And this capture is interrupted. So, I think I will... I'm gonna damage this artillery. Ooh! Won the luck roll. At least I know that my power score is secure. So I do have a couple of mechs. I'm gonna have to find something to use them on. Hope they can get to where the combat is in time. And Alice also should have built a medium tank by this point, because she normally has one around this time. I'm going to go ahead and base skip again. Just get 2 tanks here. Oh, she actually managed to succeed in the capture, so I have to spend time retaking it. That's unfortunate. Alright, I think she's got the rocket now, because that was definitely a rocket that just shot the mech. The infantry did not decide to finish off the mech, which is weird, but okay. Right, time to start capturing here. And, this is getting a teensy bit annoying. Start capturing here. And I need to pull this tank out. I gotta stop the mech here as well. I could probably finish off the mech, so I think I'll do that. Destroy the artillery, and this should be enough to... Oh, I've got my super ready. That's good. I still don't have any transporters, but the super is able to increase the capturing speed of infantry. And it looks like I'm going to need that. So... this has to pull out. Uh-oh. Okay, they can see the tank, but I don't really think they're going to be able to destroy it. They probably don't have any good units close enough. I think it is time that I want to avoid the rocket. Past experience has shown me that the rocket is usually in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just to be safe, it's going to go here. And I think now is the time for transporters. So I'm going to get one here. And maybe I can use it to either get this base or one of the properties here. Because remember, the superpower teleports my units into the transporter. Ah yes, here comes the infantry swarm. It's happening. What on earth do I do now? It's getting a little dicey, wouldn't you say? Alright, I'll hold off on the superpower for the time being. I really think I need to get rid of these mechs. They're gonna capture if I don't do anything about them. Now, actually, leave that recon where it is. The mech will handle it. And I need some vision. Well, I'm not gonna get a lot of vision due to Alice's date today. Yeah, go ahead and finish this guy off. I need to get rid of it now. Right, I need to stop these guys before they get any ideas. I need 2 more properties in order to win, and it's going to be this one, and I guess recapturing this one on the left will do it for me. So, yeah, I'm just going to join. I don't know if the mech is going to be able to destroy that that tank, but it might. See, this is how you know you're playing a cartel map, when you have to think really hard about what you're doing, which is probably a good sign. I guess here's a good position, and the artillery is out of ammo, so let's get the APC a little closer so that when the super activates on the next turn... is there anything here? No, I could just cap right away. That'll force the mech to attack the infantry, actually, so that'll be a good thing. I want an artillery over here. That'll make it easier to defend the area. Okay, she's too charged up to use a regular power, so she'll wait for the super, and I should probably finish this before she gets it. And it looks like I'll be able to do that. Aha! There's the rocket. I told you there was a rocket in there. Yeah, it's more important to, like, actually defend all of the properties that I'm capturing, so... I guess I'm gonna go ahead and use the super. I mean, it's not going to... Well, actually, this could speed up the capture of the buildings that I have in progress right now, so that's a good thing. Ah, the 9 HP there, the 9 HP infantry went into the APC. Alright then. That's actually good, it gets it out of the way. And I can use it to... do something. Question is what? Definitely taking out the rocket. There just isn't a medium tank in the enemy army. It's really weird. Let's capture even more stuff. Oh, never mind. A second rocket. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I know I'm leaving the artillery on the base, but I have to conceal this tank. Ah, there's the medium tank. She finally built it. I think this infantry is okay, so... what I'm gonna do next, I think, is to unload here, just to see what's up here, and then I'm gonna join. Because I don't know if there's any enemy units that could potentially attack that infantry, but I have to defend it either way. So this has gone very, very well. Much better than usual when I play on this map. Might as well build a medium tank just in case. I'm gonna check my stats on the next turn. Okay, so here comes her super, and what this does, it allows her infantry to instantly deplete the ammo of anything they attack. Now, due to the way the AI works, it's very unlikely that they will actually have the infantry attack the tank, for example, but if they attack your artillery, for example, that's gonna just drop their ammo to 0, and it's seriously annoying. Oh, also the increased movement has caused, her infantry to be able to stop that capture, so the map's not over quite yet, unfortunately. And her infantry are going to have a seriously heavy amount of defenses now. Like, look at that. That's awful. Wow, the medium tank only did 10 to it, but that stopped the capture. I'm at least happy for that. Okay, so... oh, it's over, actually. Huh. Well, okay. I did not check how many units I had lost. I might be able to turn this into a 300-pointer if I had actually built additional units, but I didn't know the map would be over straight away like that, so that got a little strange, but That's Lapine Hills in just 14 turns, and I don't think it would take much more to make it into a 300-pointer, so on to the next map. Okay, I don't know what happened here, but I have now attempted to clear this map 5 or 6 times, and I can't do it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm going to give it one more try. This is Forest Fire. It's a map by me, and for some reason, it's probably the hardest thing in the whole package right now. Well, not the hardest, but so far, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but this is turning out to be extremely difficult. And I wasn't confident that this was going to be a difficult map at all, but I guess I'm learning the hard way that it's actually really, really difficult. Maybe it's my CO choice, maybe it's the enemy CO, because the enemy CO in this map is Pyre, and she's completely overpowered. Plus 40 attack. That's so bad. It enables so many one-hit kills that she normally couldn't do, and only minus 10 defense as a counterbalance. That's way too powerful, for sure. I think the consensus is that she's the most powerful CO in the game right now, and I don't disagree. So, it looks like it should be really easy because she basically ignores the northern bases. She has those bases at the start, but she doesn't really build a whole lot out of them. So, I'm going to try something different. This is a strategy that I don't think anyone should have to do, because in my opinion, if you have to do all these AI manipulations and stuff, you don't have a good map. But unfortunately, I think I have to do it. So what's going to happen is, Pyre seems to prioritize building rockets. So, well, the other thing you can do is that you can use this 1 HP tank. She tends to base block herself whenever it goes into repair mode, but I'm not going to do that. So get rid of that. And move forwards. And I'm still going to be capturing down here as well. So, the idea is that, since she tends to prioritize rockets, if we keep one of the bases... if we let her keep one of the bases, she's gonna keep building rockets out of it over and over again, right? Well, she's got a tank now, so now the game is just teasing me. Why did it build a tank? Let's stop moving around. Let's just, oh my goodness. Now the game is doing that thing where it behaves differently. When I expect it to behave a certain way, it just does things differently to spite me. Well, I'm sure a rocket will come out of there eventually. Maybe the issue is that she was prioritizing tanks, and I did destroy her only tank. Oh yes, that tank was visible. I should have realized that it would be visible. Alright, there's the rocket. So now, base block. Now I can't see the thing? That's just nice. Alright, so we'll keep those there. Damage that. It's not in repair mode yet. Also, I'm gonna try and sneak capture this HQ with this infantry. I think I've gotten it to work sometimes, but it hasn't been working for me lately. I'm gonna make a recon so I have some vision. And this power just makes it so that she does more damage based on the enemy's terrain stars instead of her own, like Lash would. So that wasn't too useful. At least she wasted it now. Yep, and like I said, she built a rocket again. So maybe I should keep that tank right where it is. Keep it in repair mode. Meanwhile, those infantry are going to go directly for the HQ, and maybe that'll be the way you actually do this. I'm not going to base block, because I want the rockets to keep coming. She'll waste all her money on rockets, rockets, and more rockets that just gets blown up anyways. Yeah, and there's another rocket. So, I didn't want to have to do it this way, but as soon as I noticed that she was prioritizing rockets like that, I figured, you know, I better just do it this way so I can at least get the clear. It is annoying that I can't really build close to the bases up here, though. So there appears to be nothing at the HQ. See, that's... With plus 40, that was going to be a one-hit kill, no problem. Alright, so she built a rocket here. That means I can probably capture this safely. So that's a help. I don't know why she built the infantry up here instead. But maybe that's a sign that I now need to just, capture this now. I guess I'll capture this too. That infantry on the right, it's still capturing. It's working real hard. I still think this is exploitative, but it looks like it's working. Of course, I can't really see anything that's near the HQ, and I don't know what the rocket is going to do. That's an interesting position for it to go in. Yeah, I better probably capture that base. So that's at least that's funny, right? It's a funny exploit. Okay, join these. There should be an infantry here, I think. Yeah. Oh, and there's an APC there? I don't know how that got there, but it's gone now. Now, what do I do with the stored power meter that I have? Well, the map might be over soon anyways. Please activate your power. Oh, there's a rocket near there. Huh. I should probably be saving up money for whatever I want to build on that base, to be honest. Actually, I should be able to get a decent sum of money if I do... No, join the full HP tank. And now I've got a Neo-Tank near their HQ. Ah, yeah, the rocket should be, like, right here, right? Okay. Well, I need to get out of... I needed to get away from there. So I think this is what I'll do for now. Load in, and now I'm going to use these forests. Oh, that's where the infantry went. There we go. Get rid of it. Okay, that should be all right. There's not a lot coming for my HQ, it seems. I guess that's due to all of that spending I forced her to do. Okay, now she's using it. Okay. It's good to manipulate her into wasting her regular power because the mass damage that comes with her superpower is actually pretty devastating. And that was a lot of damage on the Neo-Tank because it was sitting on a base. And she actually gets more damage for the enemy's terrain stars during a regular power. Now my super is ready, and I don't have anything to actually use it for. Time to get rid of this rocket for good before it does even more. I probably could have built an APC near the HQ. That would have been funny. What's he gonna do? Supplies to death, and then suddenly units start pouring out of it. Okay, so this looks a little bit more like how I would quote-unquote normally open the map. I'm base blocking here, but I want to protect it, and I want the terrain defense. That's critical when you're facing Pyre. Oh, there's another rocket in there somewhere. And I sure hope that's not a Neo-tank that I hear. Actually, I'm going to use this superpower right now. I sure hope I can escape from losing this battle. I've lost it like 4 or 5 times. Oh, this is funny. So, the capturing infantry got put into the APC. What's funny about that is, I don't know if this is like a bug that I should fix, or if I should just keep it for how crazy it is. But when something like that happens, what you can do is that you can take this APC, unload it. Oh look, it seems that the infantry still retains its capture progress. So you can instantly... Well, you can't instantly capture. You have to unload directly onto the building. That's what you have to do. I should have unloaded directly onto the building in order to demonstrate that, but, you know, trust me, that does work. Someone found that out in Advance Wars Alpha because there's a CO with a similar ability. And I just decided to keep it because, honestly, the Alpha incarnation of this power was a lot weaker. Like, it didn't have the enhanced capture speed, so I thought it was good to have that. It felt like a secret technique, more so than a glitch that you could exploit. And now I've revealed it, and now you guys know how to do it, so you can exploit it in the future in every one of your games. So how are my stats looking? I've definitely got full power, and I've actually got full technique as well. So by exploiting the AI, I have managed to actually get a good score in this map for once. I think this map really needs some adjustments. And it looks like I'm going to actually win. See, there's the enemy Neo-tank I was alluding to. There's usually one. Right, so I'm going to build to gain back as many technique points as I just lost. I'm definitely not getting a perfect now. But there we go. That's forced fire completed in a slightly exploitative way, but at least I got 299 again. Isn't that the same as the one I got for Lapine Hills? Or was it 297? Well, I'm finally free of that map, at least. And I can move on to the next two, which are going to be the first two Yellow Comet maps, and then we'll have to wait for the next update for me to do any more videos. So, later, everyone.